All right, so we just finished dinner at Tender Steak and Seafood at Luxor.
Yep.
Started off with the wine and cheese sampling. What'd you think of that?
Oh, that was fun. I loved it.
I couldn't agree with you more. I thought that was really, really fun. It was really interesting. Very reasonable price for just that it's. I just thought it was a really fun experience.
I was so excited because you actually ate all the cheeses and tried them, which
right.
is a new thing for you.
I felt fancy.
I'm
like, I'm all grown up. Look at me.
Something you'll do with me.
Right.
Yay.
It was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it to people.
It's literally for either four different wines, and they're 2-ounce pours of wine, or 4 different cheeses. It's $15 a piece. So
yeah,
I mean, it was
very
a great
good
little
price. Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, 5 to 7, highly recommend it. Lots and lots of fun.
And great atmosphere too. The chairs were really comfy.
Oh, those chairs were amazing.
You're looking out over the casino. I mean, it was very
super
cool.
The kind of fucking leather chairs that you just sink into and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna stay here.
They were cushy. We were bouncing on them a little bit.
Right. That's right. And then we went into dinner. We got the filet and surf and turf thing.
Well, yeah, so we got the surf and turf special as the entree, which was an 8-ounce filet and 4 shrimps. But we also got...
Shrimps. That just sounds weird that that's the plural.
I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know. I like it, though.
I go back to the bird cage and say, wait, you forgot the shrimps.
Nice fucking callback.
But then we also got the Yukon mashed potatoes.
Which was a huge waste of...
It was, because
we're just full. It's a whole lot. I got the entree of a sampling of meat.
It's not an entree, it's an appetizer.
Appetizer, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, and you had some exotic stuff. You had like antelope and duck ham and... I don't know what else was on there. We'll have to look it up and talk about it later. But
I think I've clearly demonstrated on this show I'm a huge fan of meat.
Yes.
All variations.
All of a sudden, Matt and Daz just went.
Right. Matt is all of a sudden at full attention.
I knew it.
I was served with Parmesan crusted crackers. Once again, highly recommend. Very tasty.
Like aside from the copa, whatever, I don't remember what meat the copa was made out of, but that was your favorite. And then aside from that, I think your favorite were the little mini pickles.
Mini pickles are very good. Mini sweet pickles are very awesome.
And then I also got the...
I do want to say that I didn't think that the meats, other than the one that I really enjoyed, the little spicy one, I didn't think that they were very they weren't flavorful, flavor explosion in your mouth. Well, but they were tasty.
You also
I liked it.
Very flavorful food. I mean, you like things to be spicy and
exactly.
Yeah,
but
over the top,
what I mean when I say that I recommend it is that it was good. It was definitely it's something I'm like, it's a very unique appetizer, and I would recommend
to share
it
among 3 or 4
people.
people.
Sure,
but,
absolutely, yeah.
And then the other thing I got was their special heirloom tomato and buffalo mozzarella salad, which was just killer. But it, again, was huge. You could have shared that between 3 people. But it was really good. The tomatoes were so fresh and so sweet, and the mozzarella was just awesome.
What did you think of the steak? And where we shared the filet?
It was good. Number one, they cooked it perfectly. So
so good.
We both like medium well, which is fortunate, which allows us to share. And a lot of times that's difficult to do on a filet. They'll ask to butterfly it, and they didn't on this one, and it was perfect. It wasn't burnt on the outside. It was still very juicy. I got a side of béarnaise to eat with it. I'll be honest, the steak itself wasn't as seasoned as some others that we've had, but again, it was cooked perfectly. It was very tender,
very tasty, juicy. It was good. It was very good. I liked it. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the shrimp had a lot of flavor.
That's probably the most or the least seasoned, most flavorful shrimp I've ever had.
Oh, it was very seasoned.
Yeah. Did you think
there was a lot? Yeah, there was a lot of salt and stuff on there.
All right. Well, I just didn't think it was overt.
No, but I thought it might have been just a tad bit overcooked. I thought they were a little bit dry, but
I thought it was kind of juicy.
Well, and the tricky thing with shrimp is that it can go from perfectly cooked to overcooked in like a split second. So I think that they were just a little bit. I mean, they were still tasty and they were edible, and it wasn't like they were bad or anything. I do have to say, as far as the service goes, the wait staff is phenomenal.
Oh, it was amazing.
They were there just enough. They were funny. They weren't there too much. They didn't hover, with one exception of the photog who was running around the restaurant. Which at first we thought, oh sure, this will be fun, get a photo, and then she quickly
started posing us like we were at fucking glamour shots and shit. And
that was a good callback.
Shit, she's making us do like, cock your head this way, put your arm this way. I'm like, I would never fucking do this ever.
The funny thing was that she took 2 individual pictures of like one of you and one of me that she's like, oh, here's one for you. Oh my God, they were the worst pictures
I
ever.
fucking hated
I'm like,
it.
and then a couple of the poses that she did, I'm like, because we've been posed before for pictures that ended up looking really good. These are looking at going, there's no way in hell we would ever,
It was,
pose like that.
and I mean, it was uncomfortable enough that my neuroses of
you were ready to bolt.
oh, I was getting there. I got to the point. It's like phenomenal meal, phenomenal wait staff. My anxieties went fucking haywire when after she took the pictures and I knew she was coming back because I'd seen her in another one. I was like, we gotta go. We have to go.
She was harassing the couple next to us, so I think you were anticipating
the disaster
that was going to be.
Yeah.
And who saved you?
Well, of course you.
I did. I shut her down real quick and said, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It's like, just keep my credit card. I have to go. I cannot be around you. You're driving me insane.
Which I would never let that happen. But yeah.
But yes, my phobias overwhelmed me. It was that uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That my anxieties are.
But don't let the photog scare you off of the restaurant.
Oh no.
Honestly,
oh.
and the prices were good for a
Yeah,
steakhouse
very
in
reasonable,
Vegas.
yes, and it's such
It was
a good
good.
meal.
It was really good. Yeah.
It was very good.
I would totally go back.
Absolutely.